I am Gian. I am
Pops, andito tayo ngayon in front of the Museo ng Makati. So this building was initially built in 1918 and was once called as Presidencia. So ano ba bang hinintay natin? Tara at puntahan na natin.
Museo ng Makati was reconstructed with the former mayor Nicanor C. Garcia Sr. in 1934 and served as the seat of the local government until it transferred to its present location in 1961. In the year 1990, the building became the Museo ng Makati with its main purpose as a repository of relics and artifacts of the city's cultural and historical heritage. In 2019, the NMP declared the old Presidencia as an important cultural property for its cultural, artistic, and historical significance to the country. Today, the Museo ng Makati houses different archaeological artifacts, earthenware, photographs, dioramas, and murals depicting the rich history of Makati City.
So hi guys! Ngayon, nandito ako sa Museo ng Makati at kasama ko si Gian. So I am Gian. I am from International Relations Department from the City Government of Makati. So I am one of the tour guides assigned here in Museo ng Makati. But we have two tourist information. One is in here in Museo ng Makati in Barangay Poblacion, and the other one is at Glorieta 2 Palm Drive entrance. So I am one of the tourist guide here.
Okay, so Miss Gian, what food spots would you recommend here in Poblacion po?
So here in Poblacion, Barangay Poblacion, we have one of the oldest restaurant, which is located in the Culinary and Creative District of Barangay Poblacion, which is in Burgos area. So one of which is the Friends and Neighbors restaurant. So they are offering all-time Filipino food, all-time favorites na Filipino food, from adobo, sinigang, barbecue, and very affordable naman yung mga prices nila. And another one of the oldest bakery here in Barangay Poblacion is the Insular Bakery. It was established in 1924. And yung binibenta nila is, or yung sinisell nila is mga like ensaymada, pandesal, yan.
Ano po yung favorite nyong bilhin sa kanila po?
Pianono.
So must buy ang pianono mamaya. Thank you po, Miss Gian.
Ano mo, actually, may ganito pala sa Pobla, no?
Actually, ang galing kasi hindi ko in-expect na may na-offer silang mga museums na pwede puntahan, which is free.
Yeah, at saka hindi lang pala siya for nightlife talaga. Parang there's more to explore than the bars, ganon.
Yeah, like we know. Kaya parang nakakatulong po to preserve yung culture ng Philippines.
At saka parang to promote din yung mga Filipino artists.
Through the years, the museum has
In fairness, ang ganda pala dun sa museo ng Makati.
Actually, kasi ang informative na, tapos kahit ang liit niya, ang dami mong makikita doon sa loob.
Oo, saka free pa, di ba?
Oo, nakagulat nga ako, kala ko may entrance din.
Saka, from there, ilang walk lang, asa na ba tayo?
Andito na tayo sa St. Peter and Paul Parish Church ng Poblacion, Makati.
We're currently in front of San Pedro Makati, or now commonly known as St. Peter and Paul Parish. This church is built in 1620 by the Jesuits and is now considered as a cultural heritage site, considering the fact that it's one of the oldest churches here in the place. Kaya tara, check natin siya.
The church was founded by Capitan Pedro de Brito, with Jesuits taking over. In 1718, Virgen de la Rosa image arrived from Mexico, sadly losing its original parts during 1899 revolution. Still celebrated its 300th anniversary was in 2018 with the canonical coronation in 2019 and the parish 400th anniversary in 2020.
According to some locals, this area, this street specifically, used to be a Spanish settlement area, and some of the traditional houses during the Spanish colonial period can still be seen in this place, such as this one.
Pops, ngayon naman ay interviewin natin ang isa sa mga resident ng poblasyon. So, ano pong pangalan niyo, sir?
Ako, ang pangalan ko, Alfonso Manalili Medina.
Ilang taon na po kayo naninirahan sa poblasyon?
69 years na.
Ano po kaya yung mga changes and developments po na nakita nyo sa poblasyon?
Maraming changes, kagaya nitong tawiran nito. Ito ay dating ilog lang. Naging simento na ngayon. Tapos yan, nagkaroon ng cover court. Tapos yung lumang munisipyo, naging museo na. Ito, mga bahay ito ng mga Kastila.
Mga Kastila po. Tapos nag-change na po siya into establishment po.
Ang mga kalbaryo naman dito, mga tinatag 1920, 1933, ganyang katatagal ang mga kalbaryo rito.
In terms po sa mga tao naman, ano po kaya yung mga napapansin yung nabago?
Wala, sa tao rito, marami nabawasan kasi binenta yung mga lupa. Kagaya sa Burgos, lahat ng tao doon hindi na taga rito. Puro mga foreigner na may
mga foreigners na po. Bakit po kaya parang dumadami po yung mga foreigners?
Kasi nagkaroon dito ng business na mga club, restaurant.
Mga restaurants.
Kagaya ng mga Koreano, dumayo rito. Dito sila nanirahan, nagninegosyo. Ang mga incheck ko, meron din, pero hindi ganong karami. Mas marami ang Koreano dito.
here in Poblacion, Makati?
We are here at Friends and Neighbors. Okay, so ngayon we ordered some of their food. So,
Bestsellers.
Best sellers food.
take note. So, first we have here, ano nga to?
Canton.
Yes.
Pancit Canton. Sorry.
Next, we have,
Kalabasa.
Ginataang kalabasa.
as you can see, next is
Na caldereta.
beef
Yes. Last but not the least.
Our favorite.
Our favorite. Putok bato.
Yes, putok batok. We love a good
Sisi.
love a good sisig.
Putok bato.
Matik na mahulog, guys. Mga wala pa tayong kakainin. Muntik na.
Hindi ko na.
So, there's
Let's eat.
let's eat. Let's start with this. Let's go.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Hello guys! Ngayon, itatry natin yung halo-halo ng Friends and Neighbors. So, now let's try some halo-halo. Stop na, stop na. Mukha na tayong ewan.
Bye, guys!
So now we're here at El Chupacabra and we will be trying two of their best sellers. So, Mikhail?
This one is called Carne Asada.
And, syempre, we also ordered one of their best sellers. Cheese, garlic, and onion quesadilla. So, try na ba natin?
Try na natin.
Let's go! Let's go, guys! Let's go!
Tikima na.
Tikima na! the honor.
Try ko tong with...
Try mo with the onion garlic pala.
Good. Masarap.
Try naman natin.
Wow, puro kamay.
Wala kaming grab.
Wow, puro kamay. Let's go. Parang one of the, go-to restaurants dito sa Shopee.
Actually, kasi upon din, di ba, searching, ito din yung isa sa mga lumalabas.
One of their famous. They offer mga Mexican, mga authentic
Ikaw
food.
na, Carly, parang kami.
Grabe, it's been a while.
Ikaw pa pala siya
First,
natitikman
try natin ang walang sauce.
First bite?
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Hindi, masarap. Yung beef niya, ang taste.
Di ba ang flavor din mo?
Try naman natin with ranch.
Ano? Yung salsa,
Yeah, you should try it. How much nga ito?
Magkano
160? I think.
Worth it naman yung price.
Parang authentic talaga yun.
Oh. Nahuhulog yung beef.
Perfect!
Perfect.
Name?
Sauce yun.
Meaning sa salsa verde.
Salsa verde.
Ano yan? Coriander. Cilantro.
Cilantro. Kaya pala yung amoy.
Tapos yung isa, garlic mayo siya.
Garlic may. Tapos salsa po.
Salsa.
Amoy cilantro. Thank you po.
Thank you, kuya.
So let's... Wow!
Wow. Ako dito muna ako sa
Sige, sa Puticones?
Sa Berlin.
Let's try it. Ako, I'll try the salsa. Regular salsa.
Sarap. Okay.
Pero siguro yung favorite ko, personal favorite is the garlic mayo.
Same.
For the
Sarap.
sauce, sarap. Nagko-complement siya
Even sa beef, no?
Yeah. Para it's good.
Try mo.
Hindi naman. Sige ako din.
Try no. Mix and
Bomb.
match.
Mix and match.
Kala ko sa Jollibee lang.
Masarap. Actually, you should try the garlic mayo and sauce. It's so good.
Hi guys!
So, it's late in the afternoon and magmimerienda muna kami. So, we're here at Crying Tiger Street Kitchen. So, ayan, sa background. So, nag-ask kami upon ordering kung anong bestsellers nila. So, of course, the staple Thai dish, very famous pad Thai. And we had the muping, which is a pork barbecue.
Yeah.
Ayan, and it comes with a sauce. So, let's dig in. Sorry if hindi ito yung way, pero
This is what we think is the way.
trust the instincts. I don't know if narinig yon, pero actually, they have two options for pad Thai dishes. So it's pad Thai, it's with the shrimp, and they call the one with the chicken pad stew. Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
So ayun.
S-E-W.
Yeah, pad stew. So yeah, and we choose yung pad Thai, which is yung original.
Pork na pangkuha ko.
What's your first impression?
May nalalasahan ako na it's similar sa Filipino dish but hindi ko siya maalala kung anong specific dish yon. But may nalalasahan akong bean sprouts. Yes. May toge siya. So, I can't recall specifically kung anong dish yon, pero ayun, may same taste siya with Filipino dishes. So, I guess even if it's a foreign food, pasok siya sa palate ng Filipinos. And considering that it's Asian din naman.
Same. Also, may hint din pala siya ng spiciness. Pero very subtle lang.
Very light. So, even if yung mga hindi mahilig sa
Spicy food.
Kasi we have a friend na hindi talaga niya ma-handle yung spice, even if it's very light. So, I guess if she tries this, she'll like it. Shout out to Nicole Garcia. Ayan, we also ordered yung muping, which is pork barbecue. So, try natin siya as a complimentary food. Ayan. As you can see, meron siyang cilantro, meron siyang other herbs.
Yes.
Ayan. Tikman natin if it's same with Filipino barbecue, but I doubt it'll be. The barbecue itself, it's the same as, of course, barbecue, charcoal barbecue. But yung sauce, it's very interesting kasi parang it's sour but not.
Actually, yung barbecue, same siya ng lasa ng chicken sa Thai. Yung barbecue kasi ng Philippines, ano siya eh, parang siyang ma-oyster sauce na type. Ito, different. For the sauce,
for the sauce, yeah. I think meron siyang lime juice.
Oo. Hindi siya
Meron siyang lime juice. And yung other herbs, yung spice, it kicks
Spicy
dun
din
sa
siya.
lasa. So, it's well balanced naman. It's perfect for merienda, light merienda lang. So, for the pad thai, it costs around $2.99 and it's good for 2 to 3 persons. So, ayan. For this one, it's actually per piece 58 pesos. So, it's very affordable na. Come try it, guys.
would recommend. Highly
Highly
would
recommended.
Time check.
Time check.
7:02.
7:02.
Grabe, what a day, no?
Pobla is coming to life.
Yes.
What's your thoughts dun sa mga napuntahan natin?
Siguro yun yung one thing din na nag-stand out sa akin. I mean, yung babalikan ko, yung very welcoming yung mga tao. It feels parang warm, very warm yung mga tao dito na even hindi naman tayo dito locals, they would invite us. So you should
At saka ano,
Parang it's a common Filipino trait na rin.
welcoming
Yeah,
talaga.
hospitable sila with the visitors in the area, especially if like bago lang sila doon and they want to explore. So, ayun, parang they want na ipakita.
Parang
ma-enjoy.
experience nila.
Kasi di ba parang before, Popla is known for parties na gano'n. Pero shockingly, na religious din, may religious side sila. Like, complete opposite from what people expect with a place.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Saka very rich talaga yung history pala nila.
At saka ano, hindi rin siya gano'n nakakapagod kapag in-explore mo yung Pobla kasi kagaya ng
Oo,
mga
very near lang.
Very near lang. Hindi mo na kailangan,
Walking distance.
unlike dun sa ibang spots na ibang place, I mean na kailangan mo pang i-jeep or i-bicycle.
Yung museum nila, di ba, it features yung historical events, of course, the museum. And it's really nice to see na they're also putting value and integrating kung ano yung bago. Just like what they're showcasing with the art exhibit. So yung masterpieces na each artist, and pinakita naman doon sa there's ETV kasi dun sa second floor, and pinakita na parang this is a masterpiece of this young artists. So, parang
May support din sila.
yeah, maganda na it's not all about the history of the place, but what it has become.
Saka to add lang, like parang yung mga paintings na diba, puro Filipino artists yung gumawa. So parang nakakatuwa lang.
Hindi lang Filipino, lahat sila taga Makati.
Ayun.
Yes.
Mga
Like,
mga alumni
pride
sila
talaga.
ng
Pride.
Universidad ng Makati.
Tsaka like parang nag-ano din siya, parang nag-open din siya sa yung vlog na to is inopen din siya na yung mind ko na parang hindi lang talaga siya for nightlife. Like parang there's more to explore. Feeling ko nga kulang pa yung day
Hindi
na
pa
to.
natin na-explore
Oo,
lahat.
Feeling ko kulang pa talaga yung day na to.
Kasi with walking around, yun nga, tabi-tabi yung places and nakalapit yung Bulls House. Parang there's more to try. Pero ayun nga, since we only have a day to try all of these, so parang mahirap siyang consume. So yung mga na-try natin, the best places. Pero ayun, speaking of which, diba, we tried 3 restaurants.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
ayun, ano ang verdict? Like, which one's the best? Yes.
For me,
Ikaw,
sa akin kasi, like, syempre different cuisine siya. So, I can compare it na directly.
Yeah.
Pero, for me, I think, in general, yung mga restaurants dito is parang, you'll know na authentic talaga yung mga ino-offer nilang food. Hindi lang basta-basta na. And makikita mo rin yung culture din. Based dun sa mga stores nila, makikita mo yung concept. But for me, out of those 3, naka-3 ba tayo?
3.
Yes. Pero for me, considering yung, as a student, like value for money, personally, if pupunta akong Pobla, I'd go to El Chupacabra. Kasi
Same.
yung, like, dun inside the, resto, like, yung vibes din doon, yung lighting and all, yung arts, kasi di ba parang meron din doon mini na parang mga art na naka-display.
Nakita ko nga.
So, parang, ayun, gusto ko lang yung vibes na inside. Saka yung prices niya, very affordable.
Affordable siya, like parang, kasi pag narinig mo kasi yung name El Chupacabra, parang siya, like parang
Medyo
intimidating na parang baka medyo pricey siya for us na student nga lang, gano'n. And surprisingly, hindi naman pala.
Considering na authentic Mexican siya, hindi siya yung parang, yung food na parang ginaya lang siya, but yung taste na parang Mexican talaga yung flavors niya. And based sa price niya, I would say it's reasonable naman. Actually, considering the place, like what you've said nga, parang vibe, super vibe siya.
At saka,
Parang may character, may mood yung place pagpasok mo pa lang.
For the 2, I like it better sa Crying Tiger. Kasi,
I agree.
So, ayan, let's be pretty honest. It's a bit pricey than El Chupacabra. But, when you taste the food naman, you're getting your money's worth. And, I mean, when you search for food spots in Ponga, lumalabas agad siya sa top searches. So, I guess, based doon sa result na yun, we can already say na people liked it. And, ayun nga, the taste is authentic. Tapos, even it's pricey, the portions are big. So, ayun, imagine yung isang plate
like parang
ng pad thai, kaya nang mag-feed ng, I mean, if you, 2 to 3, but if those 2 to 3 persons are not big eaters, so pwede pa
like
yun.
us, di ba?
Yeah,
Parang
oo.
nagkasya nga sa atin siya
Pwede pa
5.
siyang, ma-share with others. So,
Kayo guys,
ayun.
About-
For me,
right, like,
ang nagustuhan ko is yung Crying Tiger because I like spicy food. And then, I like satay. Personally, I like chicken. Pero we chose the best seller, which is the pork skewers. Ayun. And then, the pad thai, I like that at first, you won't get to taste the spiciness.
Yeah,
And then from,
nagde-develop
Oo.
yung spiciness niya. Like, sa end yung hit niya eh. Ayun. Pero, we're forgetting something. We also tried Insular bakery. Ayun.
Yung ano,
Very delicious ang cream puff.
Yes.
Shrimp puff.
yung ano, pianono, yung
Pianono.
nirecommend ni
Yes.
Miss Tour Guide na ayun daw yung masarap. Ang sarap.
Ang sarap siya.
Like, parang kahit hindi siya flavored, di ba may iba kasing flavored pianono? Yun,
Saka
parang
yung
plain.
bizcocho nila. Yung bizcocho nila compared sa Iloilo, yung bizcocho nila parang bare,
Na may sugar lang.
oo. Sa kanila parang may coating.
Also, yung
Hindi ka halata,
choco
ang dami
fudge.
mo binibigay.
Actually, yung parang nanggaling also, yung choco fudge bar nila, it's only 28 pesos. Pero if you see it sa mga
Compared to other
other
coffee
coffee shops, like super pricey na around 100 plus.
Tsaka same size pa.
At the same
Very
size. Pero
affordable.
yung taste, it's similarly naman.
And also,
delicious.
ang daming products nila, like, may variation. Like, hindi lang siya yung choices, hindi lang nakalimit to specific,
The Filipino
parang nag-offer sila ng wide, like, nakita ko may banana bread, may carrot, then cream puffs, tapos,
Yeah, and
Filipino-
first time ko makakita ng kalabasa bread.
Parang interesting nga eh.
Yeah, ayun. Pobla in daylight actually. Very
That's
different
awesome.
experience from what people expect sa place na.
Once they hear the name.
Yeah, once they hear the name, parang
Nightlife
nightlife,
agad.
clubs, parties, ayun.
At saka ano ko lang, ang dami mo rin palang makikita sa
Ang dami mo.
daylight in pub. Unlike yung ano sa night. Kasi di ba, hindi, kagaya sa atin, di ba, which is ano din naman tayo here. Sometimes,
Very different
Very
vibe siya.
different.
Yeah, sometimes.
minsan, di ba nagugulat pa nga tayo minsan, ay may ganito pala dito.
like, yung museum, diba?
Iba talaga yung itsura niya.
Tsaka ano, tsaka
Broad
sa mga
daylight.
streets, parang ay may ganito pala dito, parang nadadaanan natin pag night, parang wala naman.
And just to add din, di ba, a while ago, nag-interview ako sa one of the locals and sabi niya, and na-mention niya, yung one of the changes na na-witness niya is yung mga restaurants, like
Yeah.
yung mga diverse restaurants. Then na-mention niya, the reason why is it parang maraming ino-offer, like di ba may Thai, may Japanese, may Mexican, there's a lot of
Different cuisines.
cuisine to offer is that maraming mga foreigners na nagsisettle here. And because of that, yung iba doon, nag-build na sila ng business. So, lumaki na ng lumaki. So,
Sa atin, no, syempre tayong friends, di ba? Pag pumunta lang naman tayo dito kapag may,
event.
Yeah, pag may event. Pag may event.
Pag natukso.
Yeah, pag may
Pag
nag-invite.
pinilit.
Yes, pag
Pag
nag-invite.
pinilit.
Pero hindi naman talaga tayo.
Hindi naman.
Lalo na si Miguel mag-host.
Yeah. Ayun, yung mga ganong reasons lang. Support sa friends. Support sa friends.
Support lang sa
Oo,
friends.
ganun lang.
Yung
Pero-
napipilit tayo ng lock.
Oh, Luna.
Napipilit.
David
Umali.
Yes. Not true. Grabe talaga sila. Pero ayun, pumunta lang naman tayo dito sa mga ganong occasions.
Barely.
Yeah.
barely lang.
Pero ngayon,
Well, we
different
deserve.
take. So, different take talaga yung
Different
today. Nakita natin yung
Now
Iba
we
talaga.
Daylight.
Now we know some spots na may good food.
Like, parang new experience talaga siya. Parang first time mong pumunta ulit sa pub.
Ayun. Pobla.
Pabla is
So great. It's diverse.
Pabla in daylight approved. Hello guys! So ngayon, itatry namin mag-ASM pangit.
1, 2, 3.
So, tara na guys. Tiki na!
let's go, my favorite part. Favorite part.
2, 3.
Go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yung St. Peter and Paul Parish Church ng
We are here at
Friends and neighbors.
Parang mundo ko.
Friends and neighbors. Friends and neighbors.
Parang mundo ko.
Sorry, nagtayo.